G'day Rebels, I'm here with the entire team walking back to the car after what I would call a long 3 days of chasing down elites at the World Economic Forum here in Davos. Mate, Lewis, last 3 days, what have you learnt?
Well, I think I've learned a massive positive, okay, and that's this year's narrative or theme is all about regaining trust, which paints the picture that people don't trust them. So I take that as a big positive.
Beautiful. I can't say I disagree. I think I've seen that too. Savs, come on in. Tell the people. 3 long days. What have you taken away?
I think my biggest takeaway, Avi, is that we're essentially living in the globalist ideal world, right? They're far away from the people. They are pushing all of this digital central banking and metaverse on us, but are they taking part in that? Are they a part of that in their every single day lives? On top of that, they have approved press here, which is why, again, go to wefreports.com, because we're some of the only journalists that are actually on the ground confronting these elites, these globalists that are trying to push these bad ideologies on us, these bad policies on us. So, I've just really learned the importance of, 1, independent media, and 2, that if the World Economic Forum had their way, this is what our world would look like. They would be somewhere remote, far away from the people. We would be suffering from their bad policy, and they would be sipping champagne on the streets.
I'm sorry, Sophie, you're going to have to follow that one. What have you learnt in the last 3 days here?
Well, if I had to sum up the last 3 days, it would be hypocrisy, and a bit more hypocrisy. We've had lecturing us on climate change while flying in by private jets and having cars after cars after cars. We've had wanting to implement digital ID and more surveillance while hiding behind their little sheltered area back there. So, the rich get private lives, but the poor don't. There's guards here armed to the teeth, but they don't like gun control. So they've really reflected the annual WF motto, which is rules for thee, but not for me. Another thing is that there's almost no world leaders here, so they must know that we're onto them.
All right, well said there too. Certainly we've learnt a lot here. Jeremy, what about you?
Yeah, I would like to follow up what Lewis said. The theme is working together to regain trust, and what have they done to lose our trust? They locked us in our house for 2 years, they took away our jobs, they mandated dubious medical interventions, and after speaking to them, I learned how ignorant they are of this fact of why trust was lost. Not one time from speaking to all of these attendees that I spoke to did any of those things come up. They're clueless why trust was lost. They don't know. So the clueless of the elites is definitely on display here at the World Economic Forum.
Well, there you have it, and I guess what I learnt most from being here is that the elites consider this a safe space for them, and they are absolutely shocked when independent journalists hit them with the tough questions. Now, all of this is only possible with your support at wefreports.com. Watch the reports, share them all, and help fund our independent journalism here in Davos. wefreports.com. Thank you to everybody who's made this possible.
Thank you.